And here we go. All right. Hi, folks. Welcome to Per Manhattan's Decades. I'm going to introduce somebody real quick. I got to step out of the room and deal with something very fast, and then I will be right back. But first, we have my wonderful daughter, Aya, who is going to fill in for me for a minute, and our special guest today, Mr. Dean from the Live Place. All right. I will be right back. Have fun with them, guys. Don't run them off.
Hello, guys. How's it going? How's everybody's weekend going? Nice to see you all here. It's very nice to have people hanging out. Quick answer to your question. Yes, it is named after something, but my YouTube name is named after two different characters, one from my favorite book, Damn Fear, and the other name is from, and I am a complete little Japanese weeb, is from an anime that I absolutely adore. So that is fun. Welcome in. Obviously, you guys know Dean already because this is his. Is it that way? It's
yeah, I think I know most of the people. There's a couple. Let's see. Well, yeah, no, I think I know because you're the Lisa Soma, and
yes,
I think I know everybody else.
Hurrah! So, while Pearl is gone, we wanted to kind of get things started. I don't know if you guys had a plan for what you were going to do, because I kind of jumped in at the last minute.
Actually, you're supposed to sing at this point.
I'm supposed to sing.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
No.
Actually, I heard you do sing. Is that correct?
I do sing.
Yeah.
I'm a vocalist, but I've been learning that recently my entire diaphragm is not what it used to be.
Oh. Well, Sound of Music is easy though.
The hills are alive.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, no, but I am a fraction of what I used to be.
Oh, well, sounded pretty good to me. I'm going to say hi to Mike Wheeler and Lady Jamers and Tracy Glenn, who is Kenzie Day's dad.
Yes.
And I see Cassie Shearer, which I'm not sure if I've met you before, Cassie, or if you're there. And I saw Jeff Resendez was in there, and
I think Cassie's been here once or twice as well.
Okay.
I remember the name Cassie.
Well, nice to have you all here. We're waiting for our Pearl, who's got a situation to address right now. So
just getting the little brother all situated.
Okay. All right. And his name is CJ.
Yes.
Okay.
CJ is the one you guys often see in the background. He is autistic. He is a joy, and I love him. Hello, Jeffrey. It's nice to see you here. So he will just kind of be in and out every now and again.
Okay. There she is.
Okay. Here I am. So sorry about that, folks. What happened? I have a caregiver who comes in for my son part-time, and today we happen to have a fill-in caregiver, and I found out this morning she was coming in from 3 to 6 my time today, and 3 o'clock is just when we started, and I didn't want to just open the door and let her in and then go bye and close the door, and so,
I know you've never been here before, but good luck.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, and I like to sit with the caregivers for a bit, and I'll go out there. She'll be here till 6. So I'll go out there after the stream is done. Excuse me, while I fidget around and everything. Anyway, hi, we have Dean from the Live Place. And first off, I would like to thank Dean from the Live Place for hosting my show, putting notices up about it, encouraging me to do it, because I think if it wasn't for the reaction I got from you, Dean, in your email when I first asked you about streaming, and your reply was basically, yeah, let me know when.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do.
And I was like, okay. So then I started watching Myers and the Mouse. And I mentioned that I was thinking about going live stream, and both of them were like, you have to go live. You have to do it. So
I'll tell you what, with Myers and the Mouse, and they're very, very popular, and they're growing fast. I remember the first time they went live, and they had a family situation come up where they had to go to a hospital. And I think I'm remembering this right. And they were trying to figure out how to, and they felt so obligated to do it that they were doing it from the parking lot. I remember it was really windy. They were having connection issues, but I remember I fell in love with Kelly and Yvonne right away. So
I adore Mama Mouse. I adore their children. They have beautiful children, and their strength and their stories about what they've been through. Today on their stream, they went through old pictures, and it was really a special time. There were a lot of tears.
I heard that. I duck every once in a while. I just duck in, and I saw that, but I didn't comment today. So.
It was a very beautiful, very moving stream. I love how transparent they are with everything. That everything is just what you see is what you get. And actually met them through This and That, tracing backwards to Resort TV 1, which is how I found you also, because they mention you on every stream so many times. And I was like, gee, I got to check that place out, because I needed mental vacations. Where I live, the nature of our lives and everything, I don't get out much. And so Friday nights became my vacation, to get away from it all with Resort TV 1.
Yep.
So now, Kate, I know you might have had something else going on. Did you want to keep hanging out, or did you want us to?
Yeah. No,
okay, cool. You can hang out. All right. I've got a lot of stuff to talk about, but we're going to sit here and shoot the breeze for about another 12 minutes because I know Pepper Tree Village is on. I know a lot of people like to watch Pepper Tree Village. Kenzie Days is here. Yeah, let's do a chat check. Let me go back and see. I'll check on this one.
AJC Magic.
Do a chat check. Mike Wheeler was first. Ha ha. Now, anybody dispute that? Man, Mike Wheeler, I got to stop for a second and say Mike Wheeler and Pam's Fam did a wonderful stream this morning, with Mike talking about his life and how he accesses YouTube and the chats and everything, and with Pam showing her drawings and her beautiful children. That was just an incredible stream. If you have not watched it, go back and watch it. Mike, if you have the link handy, drop it in the chat. Because that was just an amazing stream, and I look forward to a lot more streams from Pam's Fam. She was amazing this morning.
I missed that. Darn it.
Go watch it. It's beautiful, and I hope they'll do more streams like that because I really enjoyed it. Thanks. A lot of us, I'll say this for Mike, a lot of us have questions, but sometimes we feel uncomfortable coming out and asking them because we don't want to. I don't know why we don't do it, but, I'm very curious. I was very curious about how you listened to chat, how you kept up with chat so well. And so that was very interesting to me to find out what adaptive devices you use. And then we have Aya, Liesl Sahoma. We have Mike Wheeler, Dreamer's Empire, Dean. He's right there. Cassie Shearer. Hello, Cassie Shearer. Welcome to my chat. Lady Jamers. Hello, Lady Jamers. Somebody's been streaming too. Lady Jamers has been putting some streams up.
She has, Lady Jamers. I got to get these people on the live place.
I think she's been streaming here and there. Okay. Yeah, you do. Let's see who else. Tracy Glenn, Kenzie Day's dad. Yeah, Tracy does it. What are we calling him now? T Money? Is that what we're calling him?
T Money. I like it.
T-Money. I think that was. And then Kenzie, my favorite person. Aya, you have got to meet Kenzie. We've got to get you and Kenzie on the stream together. With the other kid that I have. The three of you would just, oh my gosh, you would just talk forever. Kenzie did a cosplay stream yesterday.
Oh, nice.
With two of her friends. And her friends that she was supposed to meet up with at a cosplay convention that was canceled. And so they did cosplay. They did their makeup and on their wigs and everything.
NorwestCon? Was that
no,
the
no,
one?
it was East. It was on the East Coast.
Oh, East Coast. Okay.
In East Coast, New York. They're in New York.
Got it.
Kenzie and Tracy are in New York. And then we have Michelle the Quilter. Hello, Michelle the Quilter. So nice to see you here today. And I saw AJC Magic. Amy. Okay. Aya, AJC Magic does these trivia streams or
Mhm.
just streams. She does them all the time. She's always popping up in my feeds, and it's such a relaxing time to just
Ouch.
sit and you can hang out, you can participate in the trivia or whatever. But she's just got such a wonderful personality. That's AJC Magic. I love
Yeah.
watching her streams. And see who else we got. Kenzie, Jonathan Chong. Oh my gosh! Hello, Jonathan Chong. So nice to see you. And
Jonathan.
we are caught up on the chat check for now. Upstate New York. Yeah. I'm from I've never been to New York. I think that's the one state I'm one of the very few states. I haven't been to the little bitty states up in the Northeast. I've been as far north as DC and Maryland. I have been to Indiana because at 4 years old, I rode a van around the Indy 500 track. I've been a lot of places all over the world. Anime Boston, that's what it was, honey. It was Anime
Okay.
Boston with a Park the Cars and the Harvard Yard.
That sounds a lot closer to like Sakura-kan or something like that.
Yeah, all the cons. Yeah, my daughter Aya is also a cosplayer and costumer.
I can only generously be called a cosplayer. Don't put too much pressure on me. I have some cute things that I put on sometimes.
So. Yeah. I love your hair today, by the way. Anyway, real quick, I am putting together an Etsy store. And because of my paintings, Kenzie, you mentioned my paintings. I'm going to show you some paintings today. This one's a little bleached out. Let me get this light fixed here.
I think that's the hardest part of doing any kind of streaming is getting lighting to behave.
I know. Well, when you consider my lighting is $3.99 lamps from the Goodwill that are on clips and goosenecks. But anyway, this painting is called Aurora, and it's from my princess line that I will be doing. And these will be available soon in my Etsy store. This one is called Ariel.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
That's beautiful.
And then I have some of my smaller canvases. This one got listed today on the Etsy store.
Huh.
And
that's beautiful.
I'll get up close so you can see all the little details in it. Isn't that cool?
Very cool.
And I love doing this. I'm thinking if I can get a decent tripod set up where I can record out where I do my art, I might do some videos of me doing my art and put some music to them and stuff. But thank you, Kenzie. But I'm also taking that art and I'm going to be putting it on my Teespring store, which, yes, I have a Teespring store. I have merch. I have Pearl Manhattan merch. I have my album covers.
Ooh.
I do have a Belle painting. In fact, it's in the other room. I have a photo of it. I could actually show that to you. Let me see how I can do this. Oh, no, I can do it like this because I have a picture of it. And let's see.
I think Aurora is my favorite, but Belle is definitely a close second.
Belle is very lovely. Let me pull it up here and I will show it to you because I'm getting the hang of the StreamYard stuff. And let me see. Here it is right here. And I'm going to have to do that. I can set that up in a minute. And we want screen share. Share screen. And then we want an application window. We want this one. And then I will do, there we go.
Oh, wow.
This is Belle.
I can't imagine how you do that.
This one is actually oh, Amy, you're quite welcome. I love your streams. I don't say a lot, but I love your streams. This one was kind of a double process. Though I did one pour underneath, and in these shades. And then I did a second pour over the top, and the crackle just kind of, that's what I love about these paintings, is you cannot be attached to an outcome. I have no idea what it's going to look like when I'm done with it. I just start the process, and it's a journey through. And then when you end up, you're always surprised, because the little bit of blue that actually rose up from the bottom from the other thing. And then I've sealed it twice. This is on an 8x10 stretched canvas.
I was telling her we need to put it on like water bottles or leggings, and then I'm just gonna like have a script down the side that just says "Don't judge a book by its cover."
Well,
And
actually, and let me get to the next step. I'm taking photographs of my art, and actually going to be, let me find another one here, going to be putting it on my merchandise, like t-shirts and canvas bags. I have a whole line of eco-friendly products. This is my favorite one. Let me get this one up, and then I will share the screen for this one. And let's see.
I think I have the Etsy link. I will post that.
Did I send you the Etsy link yet?
I don't have the Etsy link. That's right. I have the Teespring link.
Okay, give me a second and I'll find the Etsy link for you. This one, and boom. Ooh, that just shared my whole screen, but you can see it there. I love that one.
How long does that take to do?
Well, the actual pouring itself only takes about 20 or 30 minutes. It only takes about 20, 30 minutes for the pouring, but beforehand, I do have to mix the paints because I like them to be a certain consistency. I mix them with a pouring medium. I mix them with some PVA glue and a little bit of water, and got to get it into the right consistency. And that can take anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour, depending on how intense and what additives and everything. And then I usually have to let them dry for about 2 days. And then I'll go back and put 2 coats of clear sealant, a spray clear sealant, because I don't want to spread anything on, because I don't want to risk messing up the paint. So, all right, Kenzie, well, you will very, very soon. But anyway, okay. So like I said, the Teespring. And that brings me to my next thing, and I'll announce that, and then we will get into the show, because it's almost 20 after, and I've wasted enough of your time. All right. So the next thing I want to talk about is I hit 300 subscribers.
Yay!
300 subscribers. I was stuck at 290 something for the longest time, and I just didn't think I'd ever get over that hump. So I did. So here's what we're going to do. This is very important. Pay attention. I will be releasing a video on Wednesday, probably about the middle of the day. And in that video, it will give you all the instructions for how to enter my contest. Your prize will be your choice of one item off of my Teespring store. That's why I'm waiting till Wednesday. I want to get a lot more merchandise up there. The way you enter the contest is you have to be a subscriber of me, my Pro Manhattan channel. You will need to like the contest video, and you will need to comment in the contest video your favorite item from my Teespring shop. And then after a couple of weeks, I will give definite dates in the video. After a couple of weeks, I will do a random drawing on everyone who commented in that video who is a subscriber and liked the video. And one lucky person will win their choice from the Teespring store.
I have a question, Pearl.
Yes, dear.
I'm looking at the site, and are those butterflies and music ones something you designed?
Yes, that is
my
a
goodness.
mixed media art piece.
That's beautiful.
I created with mixed media. It's on heavy duty art paper. And I used paint, texture paste, stencils, ink, alcohol inks.
That's nice. I love the colors on that, by the way. Super nice.
Mike, you're entered anyway. You're just automatically entered, so don't worry about it.
I was just gonna say, I'm pretty sure we can come up with accommodations for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like cups? Do you like t-shirts? Do you like sweatshirts? What's your favorite colors? Also on that shop, there's some album covers. One of them is kind of a black background, and there's a young person there on the thing, and it's Music for Things by Armadillos After Dark. That's the album cover. That is my middle kid at Halloween when they were about 11. So I used a family photo for my album cover there. I do all my own album covers for my albums. So I'm going to be putting a lot more art up there in the next couple days. But Wednesday, look for that video to come out for my contest and share it, spread it around, and you'll win one object of your choice from my Teespring store. All right, let's get on with it. First things first, we're going to talk about the top 10 songs of 1962 with some honorable mentions. I had to add some honorable mentions. Number 98, 1962, If I Had a Hammer by Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Oh, sure.
Who remembers that good one?
I remember it.
My parents thought they were Peter, Paul, and Mary. They had a little group in college, and they played, and so I grew up with that song.
Yeah.
Number 95, Where Have All the Flowers Gone? Kingston Trio.
Yeah.
Another favorite of mine. Love the Kingston Trio. And they're actually from out here, from the Puyallup area, right near me. Number 57 was Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley. Number 54 was You Don't Know Me by Ray Charles.
Ooh, Ray Charles. Love Ray Charles.
And that's one of his more popular songs. All right, then number 10 was Soldier Boy by the Shirelles. Number 9 was The Twist by Chubby Checker. Let's twist again.
Really?
Like we did last summer. Yeah. Number 8 was Let Me In by The Sensations. Number 7 was The Locomotion by Little Eva.
Oh my goodness.
Right? Number 6 was Johnny Angel by Shelley Fabares. Number 5 was The Stripper by David Rose. Now, you may not know it from the title, but you know it from the sound. Everybody knows the song. Da 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 da. Yep, I love that song. Number 4, Roses Are Red, My Love by Bobby Vinton. What a heartthrob he was. Then number 2, we have Ray Charles again on the charts. He was really popular. I Can't Stop Loving You.
Oh, I love that song. We had that on we played that all the time.
It's a fun song.
That's his best song.
I don't know. I like Georgia better.
Georgia's good.
Georgia's mine. And then number 1 from 1962 is Stranger on the Shore by Mr. Acker Bilk. Now, if you're like me, some of these songs you didn't recognize, but I've added a feature to Pro Manhattan Decades so you can all share the joy. If you look down in the description box later on, you will see a link to a playlist on Spotify where each week I'm adding the soundtrack from the movie we talk about and the top 10 songs of the year we talk about. So there is a Spotify playlist that I'm curating. It's called Pro Manhattan's Decades, and you can find it. Holy moly, Cyberface, look at you. How are you? Oh my goodness. Glad to see you here. This is one of my music friends from my little stint in the hip hop world. Yeah, I was down with it, guys. Yeah, no, I wasn't. I'm very square.
Hey,
but anyway,
she's got rap songs.
But anyway, so we have a Spotify playlist. So if you hear and you want to hear some of these songs, they're easily available. And like I said, every week I will update it. When we move to the 70s, I will start a 1970s decades playlist. Oh, Cyberface, so glad to see you, man. Oh, it's so nice to see you. So there we go. And oh my goodness, Dean, okay, you still got some time. Dean's got to scoot early because Easter dinner, and I agree with that. So brings us to our trivia. Dean, you said you have some favorite parts of The Sound of Music that you want to talk.
Oh, well, what I have is I love the movie and seen it many times. I used to actually rent out a theater in Minneapolis and show classic movies. And I never did Sound of Music because I think the theater owner was doing that anyway on another night. But I did do some other great classics. But my favorite fact about the Sound of Music, and I'm sure you probably know, maybe both know, is why Julie Andrews ended up in the Sound of Music is indirectly because of not getting a very big part. Do you know about the My Fair Lady thing?
I've heard a little bit. Go on for it because I have something to tie into it. Go ahead.
So this is my understanding, and if you know otherwise, let me know. But so Julie Andrews was big on Broadway, and she was doing My Fair Lady, and then they wanted to make the movie, and I don't remember what year it was, but everyone thought Julie Andrews was a shoo-in, so talented, knew the part, but the movie makers decided they wanted Audrey Hepburn. They wanted a name. And so she probably was devastated, but had she gotten that role, she would not have gotten her next two roles, which were Mary Poppins and Sound of Music. So,
and we did Mary Poppins 2 weeks ago.
yeah.
And next week we are doing My Fair Lady.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Oh yeah.
All great films. And so, yeah, that's one of my favorite things, because how could we imagine Mary Poppins without Julie Andrews and Sound of Music? There's no way.
Of course. And I also had read somewhere that they had considered Audrey Hepburn for The Sound of Music also.
Oh, they did.
He had other obligations and such. And
I
so Julie Andrews, and what's interesting is Julie Andrews did all her own singing. And the thing with Audrey Hepburn is they used another person. They dubbed all of Audrey's singing in My Fair Lady.
Yeah.
They did a lot of dubbing back in Hollywood those days. Yeah. And, and I grew up wondering why all the movie singers, they all sounded alike when they sang. I thought that was so strange until I just recently saw a documentary. I think her first name is Carol. I've got it written down somewhere. But she was the dub over person for Audrey Hepburn.
Okay.
And another fun tie of Audrey Hepburn in The Sound of Music, Maria starts out as a nun. And in A Nun Story, Audrey Hepburn starts out as a nun.
Oh, yeah. And
in the end, neither one of them stay nuns. But I like nun movies like that. I'm a big Audrey Hepburn fan anyway. And Breakfast at Tiffany's is on my list.
That's
too.
That's one of her best roles.
Yeah. Absolutely adore it. So what's your favorite song from
Are you asking me?
Sound of Music? Yes, Dean. I'm sorry, Dean. What is your
So I would say that is a really, really hard question. And I'm going to go with my first instinct, which is the very last song in the movie, which you know is Climb Every Mountain.
Yes.
There's just something so, what's the word I'm looking for? Victorious. I mean, what they went through and
uplifting.
Yeah. Well, and it was actually sung twice, right? It was sung early on by the main sister, and then it was sung at the end. So that song had a lot of meaning in there, and so I love them all, but boy, Climb Every Mountain's got to be my favorite.
That is a very good song. Aya, what's your favorite song from?
Oh goodness, how do you pick a favorite song from this one? Probably, I don't know. I'm sitting here looking at all the track names because I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss anything, and now I'm sad that I looked them up because now I have too many. I guess I'll have to go with maybe not my favorite, but the first song that really hit me from this particular one was Do Re Mi, because
Oh,
I was
yeah.
back in elementary school and we were actually learning solfege when I learned that song, having not seen the movie or anything before. And so learning solfege and knowing all of the hand signals for it and everything else was really fun. And then just do re mi kind of sinking that in, because it also teaches you a lot about intervals without trying too hard, which is very easy for kid brains to pick up, which is part of the reason why they did it.
Yeah, and that would be my favorite song too, is the Do Re Mi song, because I love to see solfege used in mundane places, because there are people who have built entire productions to perform that are just the solfege syllables, the do re mi, and it's a whole style of music. It's very so long.
Amos does a wonderful track.
Lady Jamers likes Edelweiss, and my
Edelweiss was
favorite
top
too.
there.
The Asian man in the window is hilarious in that film. The Asian man in the window.
What's that one? I don't know that one. Not sure.
Just Jonathan Chong and kind of the Asian man in the window is hilarious in that. The Austrian waltz. Yes, the Austrian waltz.
Yeah.
And,
It was, Jonathan. I agree.
Something I was sharing with Dean. I read this fun fact that the White House staff had thought that Edelweiss was some sort of Austrian national song. Did not realize it was only composed for The Sound of Music, and so they had an Austrian dignitary visiting, and when they brought him in and they raised his flag, they played Edelweiss. And he was not, the Austrian dignitary was not amused, and people realized the faux pas. But that's just an interesting fun fact. Oh, so you have a historical connection, Lady Jamers. All right, let's get into this trivia, because Dean's only got about 10 more minutes here. I'm watching your time, man. All right.
We're good. We're good.
Here we go. This is trivia, and we're going to do it. I learned this little trick from Paper, Scissors, and Vacations. Lena, we're going to do this. Now, when I start, when we get the right answer or whatever, we're going to put a line in the chat. I'm sorry, Mike Wheeler. Is there something that would work better than X's, or do you want to be the one to put them in there? I don't know. But this way, we don't have to worry about who got the right answer, because it'll be right here on the screen and we can all see it. Does that seem fair? Everybody agree with that? If you're ready, give me dashes. All right, I'll do dashes. Give me a thumbs up or a 1 or the smiley face or whatever, and we will get started if we are ready for trivia.
Fun facts while we're waiting for that response. Putting ones in the chat is often a thing that is made fun of a little bit in my group, because wan, W-A-N, is the sound of a dog in Japanese, barking. So they say instead of bark or woof, it is wan. So when you type 1111 in the chat, normally our group would respond with bark, bark, bark.
Mike Wheeler's ready? Anybody else? Jonathan Chong's ready?
They're ready.
Where you at, Kinsey? I know you're ready.
Fingers of fire, let's go.
And actually, the StreamYard's chat is slower than the chat on the screen. So, and I'm going by the same one you're seeing. So here we go. Let's get started. Which daughter claims to be Brigida? Which daughter claims to be Brigida?
Are you doing the dashes for start or end?
End.
Okay.
Which daughter claims to be Brigida? Not Brigida, not Marta, not Angela Cartwright, not Marta. It's in the beginning. They're messing around with Maria. Which daughter claims to be Brigida? I'll give it like about Lethal. No. No. Yes, Kenzie Days. Kenzie Days for the win here. Let me get my mouse in the right place.
Oh, I remember that now. Sure.
Kenzie Days. Got it with Louisa. Ooh, I need to get something to keep up with my scores. Because I send my scores to Dean over at the live place, by the way.
That's right.
And he puts them in his big trivia thing.
Yeah.
So here we go. I got one of my many notebooks. I always have 20 notebooks laying around. We're going to put Kenzie Days has 1.
Way to go, Kenzie.
All right. Question number 2. Oh, I got my spreadsheet right here. All right. Who is the youngest child in the Von Trapp family? Who is the youngest child in the Von Trapp family? And don't worry, you'll get to name them all in a little bit.
Jamers.
Up. Mike Wheeler got it
Oh,
with Gretel.
I was thinking it was Marta too.
Kenzie hot on his heels.
I believe that the actress, whatever that played Marta, lives near me.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. She showed up at this theater that I rented out when they showed us on the music show.
That is so cool. Nobody lives out here. we live out in nowhere.
Bill Gates.
Oh, yeah, true. All right.
The
This is
lead singer
a
of Train lives up here.
singing clue. Fill in the blank on this line from one of the songs. Blank was the voice of the lonely goat herd. Lay-o-lay-o-loo. Blank was the voice of the lonely goat herd. Lay-o-lay-o-loo. And I have multiple choice if we don't get this one. Oh, I didn't put the dashes in, but you guys know. Your choices are high, soft, or sweet, or loud. High, soft, sweet, or loud. Kenzie Days. Kenzie. Yeah, I got to get you and Kenzie together. You guys would have. All right. Yeah, over there. I'm doing this. I'm doing it. I'm getting it. Okay. High was the voice. It was loud. Okay. Next question. Who said your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw? Your dress is the ugliest one I've ever saw. Who said that? It wasn't Marta. It wasn't Lisa. It wasn't Marta. Who said your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw? It was said to Maria. It was said to Maria. Okay, we're going to count down here because we got to get moving. Yes, Kenzie Days. Kenzie's going to take this one home, I think. I don't know. Right now we got Kenzie at 2, Mike Wheeler at 1, Kenzie at 3,
Rounding
Mike
the
Wheeler at
bases.
1. All right. Did that do it?
That's not fair, Mike. I hear you, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dita. That's worth a half a point.
Yeah, you did say it eventually. Well, oh, I'm sorry. Don't get mad. You got more time. We got much more questions. What was Baroness Schrader's number in the ball game she played with the Von Trapp children? I'm working on a way to get this where the questions pop up in text. I just got to figure out OBS. OBS can be cruel sometimes.
Oh yeah, we're gonna work on that.
Baroness Schrader's number in the ball game she played with the Von Trapp children.
No, there were numbers. I remember them playing. They would wail the thing at her.
I'll be honest, I didn't remember it either. So, everybody shrugging their shoulders? All right, I'll go ahead and tell you. It was 6. Her number was 6. So, we'll skip that one. Next question. Let me get over here in this chat. All right, next question. When Maria meets Franz, she mistakenly addresses him as Captain. What does he reply? Hi, little red wagon. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. We're doing Sound of Music trivia, and we are on this question. When Maria first meets Franz, she mistakenly addresses him as Captain. What does he reply?
I know.
Not Colonel. When she first meets Franz, you gotta know who Franz is.
Captain.
So does I.
Anybody. Not a general, not a lieutenant. Anybody.
I'm gonna laugh if the answer is like cupcake.
So, Kenzie!
Hey, Kenzie got it.
Kenzie got it. He replies, I am the old butler, Fräulein.
Well, he says old.
Old butler. OLDBUTLER. And then he says Fräulein. But we got butler. That's great. That works. Which child wonders what the grass tastes like and is incorrigible? Which Von Trapp child wonders what the grass tastes like? And I should do this so we know. Boop, boop, boop. There we go.
Lady Capers, right?
Carl is close. It's not Liesel. It's not Gretel. It's not Gretel. Which child wonders what the grass tastes like and is incorrigible? Lady Jamers is close. Mike Wheeler.
Mike Wheeler.
There you go. Mike Wheeler gaining on Kenzie there. There we go. All right. Let me go over here. Boop, boop, boop. Where are we now? Okay. Who can name all 7 Von Trapp family? You don't have to name them in order, but they have to be all in the same post. There are 7 Von Trapp children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7. And you have to name all of them in one post. One line. Can you name them all? Actually, I find it easier to name them than I do the 7 dwarves. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Mike Wheeler.
Ooh. Wicked quick there.
Yes. Mike Wheeler. Look at that. Dang. I thought Kenzie was going to be scorching out of the gate on that one, but Mike Wheeler got it. Complete the quote. And I think there's a young lady out there who will never be a blank. Dean, I'm just keeping up with your time here. It's about 3:47.
We're good.
About 47. Okay.
I gotta probably cut out in about 3 minutes.
All right. Just don't want you to miss your family time. Family time is so important.
Especially when it involves dinner.
Lady Jamers. Lady Jamers is on the board.
Lady Jamers.
Nun. I like nun movies. Quick hint too, if you pay attention to what I talk about before the trivia, I might give away clues. You never know. I'm crafty that way. All right, next question. Next question. Boom. All right. Which one of these was not one of the ways in which Rolf signed his telegram to Liesel? He signed his telegram in many different ways. Which one of these did he not sign his telegram? Affectionately, cordially, sincerely, or truly? Which one of these was not one of the ways in which Rolf signed off his telegram to Liesel? Affectionately? Yes, Jonathan Chong. Jonathan Chong is on the board. All right.
I think this is the most people we've had on the board.
I know. Last time was a shutout between Amy and Kenzie and Mike Wheeler. So, all right. What year was the movie released? What year was the movie released? What year was the movie released? Not 67, Lady Jammers. Not 62, Mike Wheeler. Not 1948. It was released. Yeah, Lady Jammers. Lady Jammers got it at 1965, the year before I came into the world. Wow, we got a lot of people on the board. I'm gonna have a lot of names to send you, Dean.
Top 3.
We know who that's gonna be. No, yeah. It's looking interesting.
Fun.
What present do the children leave Maria in her pocket? What present do the children leave Maria in her pocket? Yes, Jonathan Chong got it.
Bam, bam, bam.
Jonathan Chong moving up the ranks here. Kenzie, get those fingers of flame going, girl. I know you know how to. All those young people, they got the thumbs of fire. They can do all that stuff.
Pearl and Aya, thank you for having me. I'm going to have to back out now and go have dinner.
Oh, Dean, thank you so much for coming on my show, little
thank
me.
You.
I feel so honored.
It was so fun. Thank you. And Aya, it was very nice to meet you. And I look forward to hearing you sing again. She sang a little bit while you were off camera, and I can tell she's good.
Yes, she sings very nicely. She got that from her mama. All right, Dean, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. All right, have a fun show. Good luck, everybody.
Dinner.
Yeah, thank you. Bye, everyone.
All right, just you and me, Aya.
Yes,
that was so cool. He was on my show. That was so nice. I can't thank the Live Place enough for everything that Dean and the Live Place have done for me and getting me started. I think I saw the answer though. Yeah, we had the answer. Did we have the answer? Who got the answer? I can't scroll on that chat. That's my screen. Let's see.
Frog
Yeah,
was Jonathan Chong.
Jonathan Chong. I got that written down.
Yes.
All right, next question. Next question. How does Gretel's finger get injured? How does Gretel's finger get injured? How does Gretel's finger get injured? All right, Kenzie, can you give me more? Let's see. Let me get my screen back up here with the answer. It wasn't Kurt. It wasn't Kurt. But you're on the right track. Kenzie and Amy from AJC Magic, who also runs lots of trivia games and stuff. And if you haven't been to her channel, be sure to go check it out. Amy runs some great live streams, really great live streams. Kenzie does too. Yes, Amy, Frederick bit her finger. Down there. All right. Guys, this is so much fun. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. It was Frederick. It was Frederick who bit it. All right. What does Captain Von Trapp use to get people's attention?
Wee woo.
What does he use to get people's attention? Kenzie Days. Kenzie Days was the first one to type it. He whistles. And to which Maria replies something to the effect of whistles are for dogs. All right. Maria is which one in a long line of governesses? Which one is Maria in a long line of governesses? How many governesses had they had before she came? She was nope, not fourth. She's not the fourth. Not seventh. Not the fourth. She was the same as the number of the days of Christmas. I'll give you a big hint there. Her number governess was the same as the number of days of Christmas. Yes, Kenzie Days. Kenzie Days got my clue. All right, we're getting near the end here. Yeah, we got 4 more questions. We can hang out for 5 more minutes and then because coming up on Live Place Night, quick break for sponsors for the Live Place. Coming up, we've got Disney Fiasco at 7 p.m. Eastern, right after me. And then at 8 p.m. we have Sports Night with Steve's World and Mouse Talk. At 9:30 p.m. we have the Shep Family, my daily, twice a week, bi-monthly, annual Saturday night stream. Always a lot of fun on Shep's Saturday night stream. Man, I put that thing on and then I curl up and just laugh myself silly. I spend most of the night doing this. It's hilarious. So much fun. Then at 12 a.m. Eastern Time, Two Real Geeks, late night hangout on the Saturday night midnight stream. And at 10 a.m. tomorrow, I have the Adventures of Gonzo, Breakfast with Gonzo and Pals. No, I know there's a lot of good events coming up tomorrow. I know, Kenzie, you have Geek Talk with some people. Oh, no sports tonight. No sports night tonight. Okay. But Kenzie Days, you guys have a stream tomorrow. Go to liveplace.com, check it out. I don't know where the Two Real Geeks are from, but they're talking about Pleasure Island, it looks like, and I remember Pleasure Island. You're not doing, oh yeah, tomorrow is Easter Sunday for those of you who do celebrate. Easter, a blessed holiday to you. If you celebrate the bunny, I hope he brings you lots of chocolate eggs. There's not going to be any chocolate eggs around here because Mama didn't get to the store, but that's all right. I always wait till the Monday after Easter to buy Easter basket stuff. You ever
Doesn't
wonder
help
why
that we're
we
allergic to chocolate.
celebrated Easter late, Aya? You ever
What was that?
wonder? You would get home from school Monday and you'd have an Easter basket waiting for you. Did you ever wonder why that was?
I mean, as I grow to be an adult, I have definitely understood the benefits of waiting until the day after a holiday to celebrate the holiday.
Yeah, so yeah, that's why you always got your Easter basket on Monday. It wasn't that the Easter basket forgot you. He was getting it to all the other little children who weren't as understanding as you. I think that was the reason we gave you. All right, real quick. We're going to wrap this up with, we'll just do 2 more questions. I'm going to skip that one because that was a weird question anyway. When the Von Trapps are hiding in the cemetery of the Abbey, what does Gretel whisper to Maria? When they're hiding in the cemetery at the Abbey, what does Gretel whisper to Marta? Yes, Kenzie. Yes, Kenzie. Would it help if we sang about our favorite things? Yes. And we'll do one more question. One more question. Oh, that was good, Tracy. That's a good answer, Tracy. But let's see. This one's kind of a long one. And okay. We'll just do this one. We'll do an easy one. We'll do a quick, easy one, and then we'll wrap it up and say goodnight. Complete the quote. When you read, you begin with ABC. When you sing, you begin with what? When you read, you begin with ABC. When you sing, you begin with Kenzie Days, Do Re Mi. Very good, Kenzie. Oh, y'all, I thank you all so much. Those of you who came in, those of you who hung around, those of you who answered trivia questions. For those of you watching on the replay, be sure and go down and check out all the links down in the description. Don't forget about your Spotify playlist, which is down in the description. There's a link to the IMDb page of this movie. Let's see. I will total them up for you real quick. We got Kenzie, AJC, Jonathan Chong, Lady Jamers. I'm thinking it's Kenzie because Kenzie got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. AJC got 1. Mike Wheeler got 1, 2, 3. Lady Jamers got 1. Jonathan Chong got a couple. Yeah, got 2. Yeah, and you can also I've had people not realize that I write my electronic music under the name Armadillos After Dark. But you can find links to all my music, all my merch, and soon my Etsy store links will be on there. You go to www.pearlmanhattan.com. That is your one place to find all your links for everything Pearl Manhattan. Watch for my video coming out Wednesday for my 300 subscriber giveaway. Everybody has a chance to win. And you don't have to buy anything to participate. You don't have to take a picture. All you have to do is visit my Teespring page. Details will be up Wednesday. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. I love you all. And next week, I think I think we're doing My Fair Lady. I think that's what's next week. Y'all
Sounds
have
correct.
a great week. Have a blessed holiday, and I will see you Wednesday.
Thanks so much, guys.